I never told my brother about his other kid to run from his crimes committed. She said she was pregnant and was responsible for a cold-blooded murder smashed against the windshield of the Mustang. Welcome back, or welcome to Catch Up Online. Today we're going to be talking about confessions that people have made that probably are completely unhinged, and let me tell you, I like a couple of unhinged stories, so let me get into that. But before we do, you look very, very beautiful today, okay? I just came in a onesie because I want to be comfortable. We're not going to even talk. We're not going to even talk because this is not the Met Gala, so please, okay?
Bombastic side eye.
Addressing something that happened in the last video. There's a story in there that I talked about that is not true. I didn't know this, but when I went back to credit the creator, they deleted the draft, and somebody in the comment section said that this person has been doing this for a while, creating fake stories. So I apologize. I did not know that some of these might be fake. So just going forward, some of these stories might be fake. They're juicy though, so that's all that matters. I betrayed my friend and she trusts me blindly. Hear me out. I betrayed my friend and she trusts me blindly. I'm feeling terrible right now. My ex-boyfriend used to strongly dislike my friend, N, called her a narcissist who used me as a yes man. He accused me of never standing up to her, though I never felt that. I dislike confrontation, so I often went along with her opinions to avoid conflict. I defended my friend and even broke up with him once because of his negativity about her, but over time his constant criticism made me question my own relationship with him. Damn girl, why did you, friendships are sometimes strong, but like, okay, wait, let's just get into this. Fast forward to N's birthday, where she invited me, my boyfriend U, her roommate V, let's just give names to these people, and other friend. I was too drunk to remember much, but Ursula and Veronica hit it off. Later, Ursula invited Veronica to hang out with us. During one of those hangouts, Veronica complained about Natalia, and I kind of thought that, yes, Natalia is wrong in this situation. Ursula seized the moment, saying that I've always been mistreated by Natalia, but I'm too blind and cowardly to see it. Feeling embarrassed and unsure, I eventually agreed with them and that Natalia might not be good for me. Girl, yeah, but also you just seem like a people pleaser, which is not worst thing on the planet, but girl, step up a step, please. After Ursula and I broke up, oh my god, I swear to god, I thought Ursula was another friend. Ursula is her boyfriend, girlfriend from now on, but whatever. After Ursula and I broke up, Natalia has been nothing but a supportive friend, making time for me even though she has a really hectic schedule just to listen to my rants. I don't understand this like back and forth, like it's really getting annoying. No, why are you with her and then seeing that she's not good for you, but like what is going on? However, I later found out that Veronica told someone that I and Ursula had invited her just to badmouth Natalia. This rumor has reached Natalia, but she doesn't believe it. I feel so guilty about what I said and I did, and I'm terrified that if Natalia confronts Veronica might confirm everything and even involve Ursula. I'm scared I'm losing Natalia because of my mistake. Now I'm overwhelmed with guilt, especially when Natalia is usually goofy, supportive stuff around. I don't want to lose her, but I also can't keep carrying this guilt. What should I do? I think you should just talk to Natalia and tell her that, yeah, there were moments when Ursula made me feel like maybe I shouldn't trust you, and then Veronica made me feel like I shouldn't trust you, and they both ganged up on you. If you truly want Natalia as a friend, and you do not see that she is mistreating you, or you don't believe that she's mistreating you, because again, you and Natalia have been friends for way longer, I think you should talk to her. I think she's gonna understand. Somebody commented, Ursula and Veronica have definitely been f***ing, just in case you were wondering. Whoa, I was not expecting that.
Got me there.
Oh my god, if that's actually happening, that is the most disgusting thing in the world. I hate cheaters. I hate cheaters or people who sleep around with your friends. Like, get the hell out of my life. Get out. If it didn't work with me, it's not gonna work with anyone around me. Leave.
You're not welcome in my house ever again.
Somebody said tell her you love her, which is, again, tell her you love her or just tell her what happened. If she's truly your friend, you can explain the situation and you can sort it out from there. Don't let the guilt eat you alive, because the guilt will eat you alive and will make you do worse things than talking shit about her. Worse things to yourself. That was nice and easy. I honestly thought this was going to be crazy confessions, like, oh my god, I killed somebody. Probably you wouldn't put that online, but anyways, I really thought it was going to be like, am I the a-hole videos. I said so many times. I had to edit out that phrase so many times because I realized YouTube doesn't allow it. Anyways, either these are going to be as bad as am I the videos, but they're not. Well, I just did it again. I'm going to have to edit it out. Oh, and the mic catches everything. I'm kind of glad my son didn't live long enough to make it out of the hospital. This is either going to be super juicy or super sad. My son was born 28 weeks gestation. He had survived 11 weeks prior to that without any amniotic fluid. I'm so sorry, I ain't a doctor, so I'm gonna say these words the way I see them. And he lived for 11 days before passing away in the NICU. I'm glad he didn't make his father a father. I have so many mixed feelings and so much trauma surrounding this situation, but it all started when I was 6 weeks pregnant and found out that my fiance at the time was responsible for a cold-blooded murder. When I met him, he had just moved to my city. It turned out he moved to my city to run from his crimes committed in another city 2.5 hours away. I know he did it. Whoa, girl. I said these confessions are not crazy, but this is jumping into the deep end. He was too detailed and admitted it to me while crying and drunk. Oh, whew, it's getting warm in here. He showed me the online report, the mugshots of his friend who was sitting in jail for him. How he was still friends on Facebook with his friend waiting out his time, and even went on to discover that I was with him at his aunt's house when he went to bury the murdered weapon on her farm. Babe, I don't think you should be writing this online. I think you should be putting this on a report to the police, to the cops, to the popo. After discovering this, things got violent. Throughout most of my pregnancy, I was crying, being chased, being grabbed and shaken, shoved, hit, yelled and screamed at. This was the cause for my water being breaking so early. Girl, oh my god. I apologize to my unborn baby so many times for feeling the way I felt or being in the situation I was in for almost my whole pregnancy. Girl, it's not your fault. It really is not your fault. This man, he is like actually not okay. Like actually not okay. Where's your family? You need some help. Where's your friends? The day before doctors told me my baby likely wouldn't live, he wished death on our... What the actual... Whoa. Slow down. I have no words. This better be fake. This better be fake. Nurses had kicked him out of my room multiple times during my extensive stay in the hospital for his behavior. Thank God there was at least nurses, but where is your family? Where are the people surrounding you? Why are you alone with this crazy ass man? I don't care what anyone says. Killed my son. He has robbed 2 mothers of their sons. I love my son, but with what was uncovered while I was pregnant with him, I would never have chosen his father to be a father. Girl, yes, I agree with you 100%. Oh my god. What do you mean he robbed 2 mothers of their sons? I believe him passing away was the best outcome. I wouldn't want him to have a father that wished death on him the day before he found out he may not live. I wouldn't want him to have a violent, homicidal father. I don't want to have ties to that man for the rest of my life. I wish I could apologize to my son for everything. Girl, first of all, you again did nothing wrong. The only thing that you could have done better was leave. Just leave this man the second you found out. Run as fast as you can away from him. I understand that actually I do not understand the situation. I cannot tell how you must have felt being in a relationship like that, but you have nothing to apologize to your son for. Please don't blame yourself for anything that happened during your pregnancy, because this man is crazy, and any woman in this man's presence would have reacted or had acted the same way as you did. So please don't feel bad about this. Somebody said, I'm so sorry for your loss. I hope you go to the police with the information you have and turn this in. You can get justice for the crimes committed in your son's memory. 100%. That would be the best thing. If you want to do something for your son, do that. Make sure that this is locked behind bars. Somebody replied to that and said, especially since you know there's a murder weapon and where it's buried. That's huge tangible evidence. Put the mother in jail. Girl, the people are on your side. Somebody said, I hope you were able to safely get away from this man. I'd be telling the authorities and what he admitted and where he hid the weapon. Either way, get away as soon as you can if you haven't already. I wish you a safe escape, and I hope you can find a better man to be able to have a happy and healthy baby and life with one day. Oh, stay safe. Oh, I love people. I love people so much. This is exactly what she needs to hear right now. She's probably experienced so much trauma from this man. Oh, I love people. People are amazing. Somebody else said, I feel the police need to know about this. The physical abuse and the murder he framed someone else for, but you're not a bad person for being thankful he passed. He wouldn't have been in a healthy situation. And I believe everything happens for a reason. Take care of yourself through the healing. Yes. Everything does happen for a reason. Your son likely wouldn't have had a great childhood. You wouldn't have had a great life being with this man. So if you aren't already away from him, get away, report him, and go find yourself a life that you deserve.
You're worth more than you think.
I was not expecting it to go down to rock bottom and bring us to murder.
They come when you least expect it.
Let's see what else is on the menu. I never told my brother about his other kid. I read his mail. What? My brother went to Bisbee, Arizona with his best friend when he was a teenager. He ended up staying there for like a month. My mom has to go get him from Southern California where we live. It wasn't a big thing. He came back home and soon after got with his girlfriend, my sister-in-law. They have been together ever since. They have 4 kids together. So anyways, back when he first moved in, the first year of their relationship, he got a letter from his best friend cousin, some girl he had been messing around with while he was down there. She said she was pregnant and had the baby. I was so scared he was going to beat me up for reading the letter. I just threw it away. I never told him. I feel so bad thinking I have a nephew or niece out there that thinks his dad didn't care about him or her. I don't think I'll ever tell him. I'm not asking for advice. I just need to tell somebody. Tell him. Right now. You're preventing a kid from seeing his father. Imagine you having a kid right now and like that kid cannot see you because your brother isn't letting you? What? Tell him now. What is wrong with you? Sorry, that was a bit aggressive. It doesn't matter how scared you are. This involves another life. This involves a kid who possibly can grow up with a father, who possibly can grow up knowing they have a dad who cares about them. Please tell somebody. Please tell your brother, not somebody. Please tell your brother. This is crazy. Somebody said, dude, if you can't own up to him, then just find a way to tell him that doesn't implicate you. There are plenty. Make a new email address, email him enough info to know he has a kid, type a letter explaining that he has a kid, leave it in his mailbox or mail it with no return address, text him from a Google phone, make a fake social media and DM him on his platform of choice. So many options. He has a kid and he doesn't know it exists. Quit being a stupid. Find a way to tell him. Yes. Oh my god. You literally have 4 options there. Do it right now. Oh my god. Somebody said, girl, if you don't tell him, I'm going to find a way to tell him myself. Right? I feel bad right now knowing. I feel bad knowing this information. Like, tell him. Like, what is going on? I am getting way too heated. These confessions are flipping wild. Oh my god. Okay. We have time for maybe one more. I once left a shopping cart in a main road and waited in a parking lot until someone crashed into it. Oh my god. You did not. I was in college. It was about 2 a.m. and I was drunk. I put a shopping cart in a main road and sat in my friend's car in a parking lot and waited to see what would happen. A van came tooling down the road in the non-cart lane when someone driving a Mustang came flying up behind them well above the speed limit. The Mustang swerved around the van and hit the cart doing probably 60 miles per hour. The cart flew into the air and smashed against the windshield of the Mustang before sliding down in front of it. The Mustang never stopped, pushed the cart down the road a bit, then swerved around it and drove off. I'm guessing they may have been drunk at the time. I couldn't stop laughing. This was 20 years ago. And while I'm more mature and feel a bit guilty, I still laugh at the memory. It's not funny. I'm sorry, wait. I might be a bit serious right now, but like, what if there were kids? What if that shopping cart hit the van and then there were kids in the van and then the van crashed? I'm so sorry, but do you not see how stupid your actions are? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This is so dumb. Somebody commented, tricking or scaring someone is a prank. This is just being a very, very dangerous. Somebody said, man, everyone trying to get on you. Laugh at it, no one got hurt, and in hindsight, it was 2020. Maybe that guy in the Mustang had a moment of clarity and his drinking and driving pursuit in his fairy tale and changed his life for the better. If people can't look back and laugh when I feel sorry for them, life is full of bullshit. Why not find some joy in it? That is so easy for you to say. That is so easy for you to say because no one did get hurt. Listen, I'm not saying that, oh my god, like, think of the negative, but like, worst case scenario, someone could have gotten hurt.
Think of the consequences.
There was a stupid action that you shouldn't have done it. Okay, great. No one got hurt, but the possibility of someone getting hurt is so big. Like, he put it with the purpose of someone crashing into it. A crash. Crash means that could have went through the windshield. I'm sorry, I just think this is a stupid thing to say. I faked having a high school diploma and have been pretending for the past 7 years. I was expelled for 2 different high schools. The second one was even a special high school for students who had some sort of trauma or were part of a minority. They took me back after the expulsion, but I never actually graduated high school. I successfully passed the English, since it was not my first language, grammar, IT and history exam, but never got my maths exam done because I was afraid of math. I had to make a living for myself after it, so I just lied on my resume and that I have it. And I actually got hired for a bunch of jobs that would require me having it. I figured that if I'm confident enough on the job interviews, I can get away with it, and that's how I landed my first serious job at a TV station. Girl, whoa, congratulations! I left from there since then and applied for other jobs that would require a high school diploma. Nobody ever actually checked whether I really had it or not. Only my close friend and family know this about me. My brain right now is processing because is it really necessary if no one's ever gonna check? You have so many opportunities open for you because okay, technically you lied, and which is not a really good thing. But I mean, honestly, like, I don't think there's a problem with this because if they require this diploma for you to do this job and you don't have the diploma, but you go in and you still do the job to the standard that they require you to do it, I don't see a problem in that. I really don't. Basically what it means is the diploma is useless. People who go in with a high school diploma who only get applied to jobs because of their high school diploma, let me tell you right now, a basic person with no high school diploma is able to do that job. Just saying.
It's not that hard.
Somebody said, I'm a lawyer practicing at a law firm that only hires Harvard graduates. I faked my Harvard diploma and grades. Wait, is this something that everyone is doing right now? Wait a minute, what the hell? Like, is that all I have to do? I mean, do I have to just fake a Harvard diploma and I can get into anything? Will they not check? Somebody said, I've lied about my grades, changed B's to A's, and not a single employer had ever checked. What's the point in getting this piece of paper if no one's gonna check if you actually have the piece of paper that you say that you have? Somebody else said, you and about 1 billion other people, they never actually checked. Hell, I became a pharmacist with a fake HS, health and science diploma and college education. I'm just fucking with you on that last part. I mean, I did go to school to become a pharmacist, but I did actually go to school. Well,
Dumbass.
I swear to God, I was there like, are you serious? Do we just have fake pharmacists around? Like, oh my God, you really got me there.